Hello, EFR 513 students. This is for exercise 9, downloading a data set from IES. It's the key. So number 1, it says go to this site, and you're going to grab this here, and you're going to paste that in to a web browser. And what you're going to get is some of the data sets that IES has. And so you can just look at these. Beginning teacher longitudinal study, career and technical, Common Core, crime safety survey. So there's many data sets. Here's an early child longitudinal study, etc. So this gives you some options. Here's HSLS09, this one that we have been working in right here. But there's many other ones. There's one interesting one down here, the middle grades longitudinal study right here, and that's just a new study coming out. The data should be out in 2020, so the data is not out yet for that, but it would be the most current study besides the HSLS on the longitudinal 10th grade type studies. So you can see all the types of different data sets IES has. And so when the data set we want to download, we're just coming in here for practice. It's the idea is that you're comfortable downloading a data set from these federal databases, and obviously you can find your own databases to download, but here are the federal databases. So we're going to go right here, Educational Longitudinal Study 2002, and I'm going to click on that, and then it's going to take me into the information about the program. And one thing that's kind of interesting here is down below they're showing some of the progressions of the longitudinal data sets. These are national data sets of like 10th graders, and as we can see here, down here, this one all the way over here, that this is our HSLS09, and that comes right up to 2016, and F2 is follow-up. So here's the one we're going to load right here, and the first question here says, in the assignment, it says, based on the figure below, what year did F3 PST take place in the ELS data set? And then as we can see, that's right here, and that took place in 2012. So you can kind of see the longitudinal. So this is very interesting historically, how students are doing, and then kind of even currently up to 2016. Where are these students in the longitudinal study going? So we want to come back to the this information. And so what we're going to do is we're going to download some data, available data. I'm going to click on that. And like anything in R, there's many different ways to do things. So what we're going to be after here is there's restricted data. You need a license for that. That's dealing with like identifiable transcripts. And you need to get a license for your site. You need a locked office, a secure computer. But here's the public use. So we want that one. So we're right down here, public use online. So we're right here. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. That's going to give the agreement. I'm going to agree to that. Agree to the terms. Okay, and we're after the ELS 2002. I'm going to click on that. And then the second part of the assignment is download ELS 2002-12. Okay, we're going to download V1OR. Okay, so we're here when we click in there. So we're going to go Files, All Files, Type, select All, and then we're going to come over here and say Download. Okay, it's going to give us some options: SPSS, SAS, S+, Strata, R, and here's the CSV file. This is very important if we want to download a different, you don't have R running. But we're going to go ahead and select R. and it's going to give us some options. Because this is just an exercise in downloading, we're going to download this first one right here, this V1.0R, this first one here. So as you see in the assignment, I say download that first one. Okay. Now we could download these others, but we're talking 122 meg, and et cetera, et cetera. So just as practice, we're going to download this first one. So I'm going to click download, and then I'm in Chrome, so I'm going to see it down here. Here it is. I'm going to double click on that, and that's going to show me where it downloaded it. Okay. Notice I got an RDAT. Okay. Now, the first time I downloaded this, I clicked on it and it gave me the option of how I wanted to open it, and it allowed me to open it in R, and then it comes right through. It did everything automatically. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this file, and it's in my download directly, and I'm going to move that to wherever I'm working. So I'm going to take this file, and I'm going to move it to, for this assignment, I'm going to move it in for that assignment. And that's wherever I put that, I need to select working directory for my R once I'm inside there. Okay, so go ahead and move that to where it needs to be. So the next part of this assignment, I'm going to come up, I'm going to download the codebook. The codebooks are kind of scattered here. So once I come in here, so here are my codebooks. So I'm going to say download that. And because I'm in Chrome, I see it down here. It's a zip file. And inside the zip file, we see a number of files. Okay, so the ones I'm interested in specifically are for example, this one right here, this BYF3 PST period PRI text, and then the codebook text. So if we open the first one here, we see we get a text file, and here are all the variables in this file. Okay, and there's their codes. Okay, so basically this is the one I need right there, telling me what variables, and then what are how they're coded. So I want to take this file right here and bring that over as well. Now I could bring them all over in case I wanted to look at some of the other ones later. Like here's just the answers to some of these. Okay, like here, frequency counts, what are they, blah blah blah. But I can get everything. I should be able to get everything I need in this first file here. This 98975 file right up here. So I want to put that in where my working directory is, so I can access that code book. Okay, so you moved your two files over. Next thing, open R and go in and read this file. Okay. Now again, the first time I did this, it came up automatically, and it gave me inside. So, but currently it's not doing that. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to open R. I'm going to open R. And so inside R, I need to go to my working directory. So I go to files, and all the way to the right here, I see ... That'll give me the directory structure, and I can go in there and I can find where I put that file. And once I've done that, I need to go like here under more. I'm going to say set as working directory, and that's going to set it. Okay, so once I'm in there, now here it is. I can see the file. This is the main file, and I can just click on that, and then it says, do you want to load R, blah blah blah, and I can say yes, and that'll go ahead and load that file. So now I have that file, and okay, so read open the below file and then check dimensions of your file and print a few lines of one of your variables. So to do these last ones, right? So once I've clicked on that file, um, then here it is up here. So I can run it and it shows me the variables, right? It only goes so far. And then the next step was I'm going to ask for the dimensions of that file. So go ahead and run that. We see that it's 16,197 by 4,012. So that's how big. So looks like everything came in fine. So next thing, I'm just going to pick a variable and I'm going to print a few lines of that. So there's the variable. So the variable is byfo3b. And so one thing I can do, I can just plot that variable. If I plot that variable, I see that I've got a bunch of ones, twos, threes, mostly fours, and there's some minus eights down there, minus nines too, right? So that's the assignment we've downloaded. Then we'll do a few things with this, and then we'll be downloading some other assignments. And that's it for this one. Thank you so much.